Hello and welcome back to my channel. I have decided to film a few days of my life. I was kind of waiting until I had a few more interesting things going on, but then I was like, it's just not very accurate, is it? So I'm going to just film this couple of days, as I said. Just depends how much stuff I'm doing, to be honest.
Somebody lied to her several times and told her that she was fly.
The schedule for today is I'm going to go to the library. Wow, so exciting. I already did some study this morning, some planning here at home. I find that if I go to the library, I get a lot more done, and I just need it when I'm kind of lacking motivation. Like the afternoons are prime time for me to just relax, have a cheeky nap. It just never works out well because I'm not a napper. I just can't do it. There's no such thing as 30-minute nap for me. It's 4 hours. It's just catching up on a lack of sleep, which just is not the solution. Yeah, also I don't know why I'm like standing up filming this, because I just literally threw my tripod on top of the table and I just wasn't really in the mood to sit down. It was a bit too much information, but anyway, I'm going to now, go to the library, stay there until it closes at about 7:30, come home, have a little snack and go straight to the gym, and I'll bring you to the library with me. Before I go, I want to put on my jewellery for the day. I'll show you what I'm wearing, then get some work done. Okay, I'm going to sit down for this first. Is that better? These days I have been sleeping a ridiculous amount. Like, I go to bed relatively early. Like I'm in bed at 10:30. I've always been an early bird. That's not the thing, is that an early bird is in the morning. I've always, you see, I find, and my mom used to always say to me, and I never believed her, of course, typical, that I have this thing where if I stay up past a certain hour, I get like a second wind and I can't go to sleep. Then I turn into big time night owl after 10:30 and I'm up and about doing stuff. So I make sure that I'm in bed before 10:30. Fun fact. Usually I wear this jewellery in bed as well, but these days I just haven't been wearing my necklaces to bed. I just take them off when I'm doing my skincare because I kind of bring it down my neck, so I just take them off. But the earrings remain glued to my ears because they're huggies, so you just don't feel them when you're sleeping. That's what I love about them. Lazy girl hack. Yeah, these days I've been sleeping a lot. I think it's because I've actually started going to the gym. Gymshark, who's that? So I find that I'm actually tired physically as well as mentally and emotionally. I was just tired mentally and emotionally before now. I'm finding it really hard to get out of bed in the mornings. My bedroom is not in the path of direct sunlight. I have one of those sleep, like the sunset rise alarm clocks. And I find it really good, except on days when I'm too tired and I just don't awake to it. Like, it just does not work. So it kind of defeats the purpose. So I have to set an alarm on my phone anyway. Light keeps adjusting, sorry, because the sun's going behind the clouds. Every time I go to the library, I always put on a fiddly ring because I do this while I'm learning. I have these spinny rings. And today's hair is a bit of a mess, to be honest. Again, since going to the gym more, I don't want to wash my hair every time I have a shower. I've gotten better at doing kind of lazy girl hairstyles. So all I did was just put my normal curls, like brush them. So obviously I went, brush them back, put them into a high pony, and then split the hair into 4. And then I took my fronts and just straightened them. The rest of my hair is still curly, but I just wanted to use as little heat as possible. My curls were just a bit frizzy today, like you can see there even. I find that on like day 4 or 5, it's hard to get my front curly bits looking like I want them. I could just spray them, put in my curl stuff or whatever, but I was like, no. Best thing for any of my fellow curly girls out there, I find, for straightening hair, is the L'Oreal Steam Pod plus the Colour Wow Dream Coat. I'm going to get the bottle because it's really good. This bad boy. Oh, you can see me in the camera as well. Colour Wow Dream Coat, and I freaking love it. So what I do is my hair is down and it's an absolute mess. I take the front sections out of my curtain bangs, put a heavy amount of this in it because I was watching a demonstration of the product because I was like, this isn't working for me. It's not giving me the shine that I wanted. You can see it does now. You have to really dose your hair in. Then while it's like soaking in, because I don't put the heat straight on, you have to wait for it to dry up. Then I do the back, scrape it back, do my 4 ponies, and by the time I have them all done, and see, they're a bit messy. Like, you have curly hair, you can't exactly expect perfectly smooth plaits. They're all done. The front part has dried in a bit, it's not wet. Steam pod, and I...
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Steam pod it. Put it in rollers while I put on a bit of concealer. I've quite dark circles under my eyes, but I think that comes with having full cheeks. While I'm doing my makeup, I have them up in the rollers, and then by the time I take out the rollers, they are nice like this. They've dropped a bit now, like. Enough blabbering on, I need to get a move on. But yeah, I'll do a quick little library fit, if anyone cares. So my jewellery, you saw me putting it on. It's all Rose and Bloom jewellery. And then, yeah, these are very nice pants. I absolutely love them. I have them in black and this like dark bluey grey colour. I usually do this the night before. I'm not that organised today, clearly. Basic. I am going to admit, I tried to be a one-shoulder like handbag girly when I was like, ooh, going to college. Going to be a one-shoulder handbag girly. And I failed. I don't like them. They're uncomfortable. There's not enough padding and I put too much stuff in my bag, so I just can't really get on board with it. I'm a backpack girly till I die. So, what are we putting into our bag? I'm just trying to, you know, get into the mood, because you need to be in the right mindset before you go to a library. You need to be happy.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Grateful. I'm really lucky I get to go and study and have an education and not, oh, I have to go to the library. No, I get the opportunity to go to the library and learn and just flip that mindset. I'm gonna know so much more today than I did yesterday, and that's a wonderful thing. That's what I keep saying to myself when the days are hard. I just think 18-year-old you would have been so delighted to be in the position that you're in now. After not getting my course in Ireland, I would have been raging if I was like, yeah, you're going to be in 5 years down the line doing your dream course in a gorgeous country and you're complaining about having to go to the library. No, no, no. We are lucky. We are lucky girls. I love some mind maps for when I finish a chapter. I have it down on paper so that the night before the exam, the week before the exam, or if I'm just not sure about something, I kind of have it in a summary little mind map. Oh, I have my little folder. Actually, I need to add my coloured sheets to it. I'm a child. Now I need colourful pictures, colourful pens.
Colourful pens.
And all that stuff to get my brain working. I amn't any one particular type of learner, but I find that visual is very good for me in terms of memorisation techniques. Coloured card, watching the teacher in the lectures, literally following them, looking at them, speaking, it keeps me engaged and I remember things much better. Use your way of learning to your advantage is my tip. I don't really like the colour yellow, but apparently there was a study done and yellow is good for memory, so we can kind of use all the help we can get. Fair enough. I have them all put in my little colour coordinated sheets. So this is the first thing that goes into my bag. Next item is my iPad. Also my Apple Pencil, I lost the top of it. I was going to pack my glasses, but I have my contacts on, so that's fine. Then for me, and personally, headphones are extremely important to the library. I just want noise cancelling ones sometimes. Sometimes I want to play a bit of music if I'm just typing out notes, but if I'm trying to learn something, I can't really learn with music. Pack my headphones. I use these for the library because they cover the full ear, so they're way more comfortable if you're wearing them for a longer time. So bring a little notepad. Sometimes it'll be my Grace Beverley productivity book. I think I have it over here, I'll get it. I really like this as well if I have a lot of things to do. But I feel, because it's undated, I only use it on like a day where I'm gonna get a lot of stuff done. And it's really weird, but I feel way better when I fill out 7 million things in it as opposed to like 3 things. So then on those days, I'll just use my little scribble out pad. People are gonna think that's ridiculous, but that's just how my brain works. Pencil case, of course, it has all the different colors imaginable on the planet because, as I said, I'm a visual person. Usually my last few additions to my bag are gonna be my snacks. I drink a ridiculous amount of water. Big huge flask of tea. It used to be all grey, but I use it so much that it's now silver. Big flask of tea, and then this, I bought this on Amazon, I'm gonna say last year, and I'm obsessed with it. It's my favourite thing ever. I think it was like 22 quid though, which I was like, ooh, I'm not paying that much for a bottle. I think it's 750 ml.
Bombastic side eye.
Thermo insulated, so it keeps it either roasting hot or freezing cold. The straw just, it makes me drink more because it's very accessible. Why am I just going into the details as to why you should buy that bottle? If you're like me and you're always trying to find the biggest glasses at home to fill up your water, because the little small ones, it's too annoying to keep going and filling it up, I would recommend getting one of those big, huge bottles because you don't have to fill it up that often. And bring a little yogurt and Activia mix one. I think that is it in my bag. This is why I can't be bringing a small little bag because I'm not going to fit this much stuff in it. And my shoulder would be absolutely broke up. I just need to get some work done. So let's go. I added a pair of sunnies because I am aware that it is actually sunny outside. Part of the gym is the trek home. It's so steep that it's like I have to walk up there like this. I think I'm doing it justice. And a very sweaty Betty. Like, I won't get those girls who go to the gym and don't come out looking like a tomato.